Okay, so these are silver salmon, coho. I think this is a female. It's hard to tell because these fish were caught about 30 miles out and they're a long ways from the rivers where they're going to spawn. These are wild fish. You can see that they still have their adipose fin. I can see a few males down here. We'll start with this one. I think this is a female. And so what we'll do, I'll show you the way that I do it. The first thing I do is clean the area underneath it. Oops, I'll lose that. Clean underneath it first. And I spray the fish off the best I can. Now these fish are actively eating, so it's kind of gross, so I kind of push like this and the poop comes out. Like that. Squeeze it. And they're actively eating right now, so that's the first thing I do before I start. Clean, clean, clean surface. So I start with the dorsal fin towards me. I make one cut like this right here, right there. And this is not a very sharp knife, but it'll work. So now the first thing I'll do after this is go down the belly, because I like to remove the bellies from the fillet, and I use them to smoke usually or for bait. So go like this. And then the next thing you do for a hen or female is pull the eggs out. Now these, as you can see, get a close look at these. These eggs are not mature. This is not a mature fish. So look how tiny these eggs are. They're almost microscopic. So these eggs will get probably 10 to 15 times this big by the time it gets close to the shores. It's August 3rd. It's July 3rd. By August 3rd, these things will be huge. They'll be this whole little strip right here, this tiny strip will be this big and that big around. And each egg will be about that big. Right now, they're not much use. You can't do much with these. You can't eat them, you can't do much, so we just feed them to the seagulls. But anyway, so there's that. So I pull the eggs out, and when they're big, I'll pull the other side out too, right here. But for now, we'll go ahead and go down. So at this point, you either go through the ribs or over the ribs. I always go through the ribs first, like this. And again, this is a pretty dull knife. Go down, and oops, whenever you get anything like that on it, spray it, lay it aside. And that I ended up going actually over the ribs. And see this right here? It actually went over the ribs. I didn't mean to, but probably because this knife is so dull, it went over the ribs. And that's fine. And that means you don't have to remove it. So then flip it over.
Do you want me to
again, spray. What's that?
Do you want me to go grab Luther?
That's okay. Spray again, and then we're gonna go like this right behind the gills, and then we'll take the belly off right down here like this. Okay, and then we'll set the bellies aside, and usually make a pile of bellies. So then we'll go down like this, all the way down here, all the way down. And we'll set it aside like this. And from here, we can do a couple things. We usually go like this. I'll take the head off, like so. And then that leaves this carcass. This carcass can be used for a lot of things. You can scrape it with a spoon, and you'll have a bunch of shavings that are really good with oil. Or you can cut this into pieces and smoke it, and brine it and smoke it. Or you can use this as halibut bait. It makes really good halibut bait with a double hook. Put one hook through here, one hook down here. Works really good. Or you use the entire carcass with the head for halibut bait. That's my favorite. And you can eat these collars right here. So what we'll do, I'll show you how to do the collars right now. Pretty easy how I do them. So cut the guts off right here. Get rid of them. And clean the knife, of course. Hands. Surface. And you cut. There's a lot of meat here in the head. So you go right down the head like this. And down here like this. All the way to here. That through. Same thing on the other side. Through the head like this. And some of the bigger fish will have a lot more meat. But this, now you have a collar, throw the head away, and then there's the spine right there. So I cut on each side of the spine, boom, like this. Can you see the camera? Each side of the spine right here, like this. And throw the spine away. And then you want to cut inside like this of the right there, and that's a half of one. And then the other side, you do the same thing like this. Down here, cut those away. Like this. Again, dull knife. This here. Sort of butchered that one, but I'll go like this. Clean it off. Then you have two collars that are actually pretty good eating, and you can smoke those or eat them, fry them. They have, the bottom part has a lot more fat and the top part's a little more lean, but they're pretty good. If you get a nice big fish or a king salmon, those are delicious. So we save those. So now we have these parts right here. We have the collars, the belly, which is really good smoked. The belly is the way you do this. If you're gonna eat them, fry them, or smoke them, I always take like this and make cuts this way and this way. What that does is it flattens them out so they don't curl when you either fry them or smoke them. They won't curl up when you make those cuts like that. And that's it. And that's probably for me. Oh yeah, so the ribs. So we'll take off the ribs on this one. See, like just like this. Down the side. And if you miss a few ribs, just leave them for now. Come back and get them. Don't try to get them all if you miss it. Come back up here, throw it, and then find the ones you missed. Real easy. Right there. And right there. And so these have the skin on. You can leave the skin on or skin off. I prefer to take the skin off. So two ways to do it. One would be leave it whole, actually 3 ways. Other way is to go like this, make a cut just like this, and put it in your freezer bag just like that. And then the third way, which is the way I usually do it, is I go ahead and cut here and cut all the way through it. 1, 2, like that, and you have a skinless fillet like that to put in the freezer. And that's it. So that's how I do it.